here are my note cards for this fifth group assignment, for this group speech. And here's my audience. And I'll hand it off so that I can get started. So, I want to talk to you guys about the water project today. But before I actually begin, I'd like to kind of ask you to imagine with me just kind of your life how it is right now. If you're thirsty, you just go to the tap, get some water. There's plenty of sources for you. Everyone in your community has water. You can go out to your hose and get water. Um, but let's say that all that went away tomorrow. Let's imagine that in order to get water, you would have to trek several miles. And let's imagine that there is no guarantee that you'll find water. If you do find it, it might be filled with animal excrement. It may be a watering hole for other animals, animals as well. And you'll have to, all those miles that you trekked, you'll have to fill a jug large enough to provide enough water for you and your family, and you'll have to bring it back to them as well. So just imagine walking all those miles there, not knowing if you'll find anything, and then walking all those miles back with that dirty water. Do you think you would be able to drink it yourself, let your parents drink it, let your siblings drink it? Fortunately, we only have to imagine ourselves. But for some people, this is actually a reality. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So the reason that I actually got interested with this is, as an engineering major, the whole point was to get involved to find answers to some of the world's biggest problems. I was originally doing business, but I switched to this because this I think gives me more purpose in my life. So now, in order to explore this water project, I want to talk about where they operate. So they actually operate in sub-Saharan Africa, which is basically anything above the Saharan desert. And the biggest reason that they started this is because they saw the lack of access to clean water and what it actually does to the community. So you'll take a look. This girl is actually holding a sign that says, "We are exposed to rape when we go on long distances to fetch water." So girls often shoulder the burden of having to collect water for the entire family, and as such, they're actually sometimes raped along the way. Another impact of this is that this water that they may collect contributes to disease. It may even, it's basically not a good way to live. You're basically just trapped in this constant state where you're just struggling to survive. There's nothing beyond that. And what the water project actually does to help alleviate some of this is that they work with local people. So they provide jobs. This is kind of like some of the good that they do. The water that they provide helps alleviate extreme hunger by giving people irrigation, or allowing people to irrigate their crops, providing sanitation stations, which just give people a source of water where, or give people an alternative, to excrement in their water or something like that. And that also cuts down on disease. So now that we've discussed those benefits, their plans for the future are just to basically keep expanding and bring these benefits to people who haven't yet experienced them. So now that we've talked about this worthwhile effort that they're doing, let me tell you about how you can help. First and foremost, they have a donation button on their website. The second thing that you can actually do is you can buy a wristband, or well, participate in what's called the water challenge. You'll receive a wristband. The idea is that any soft is you just drink purely water for 2 weeks, and any money that you would have otherwise spent on soft drinks, um, juices, whatever it may be, you just go ahead and donate that straight to them. And the last thing is actually starting a fundraiser. There was a woman in San Bernardino whose husband was shot during, that mass shooting. She actually donated a well, or started a fundraiser to donate a well in his memory so that he can live on providing water to people. So, while I said, this is a worthwhile effort, I'd like to see it continue so that people don't have to worry about getting raped along the way of the water to getting water. And basically, this helps cut down on disease. It helps alleviate extreme hunger by giving people something to irrigate their crops with.